hairs everywhere. It's going to be quite an interesting session. We're going to actually be doing, we're going to be exploring waste today, Cindy and I.
We are.
And we're going to be looking into the worm farm and also our sustainable waste practices that we're going to be looking at introducing to this Victoria Harbour precinct. We're going to be auditing 3 apartment blocks in Victoria Harbour. So we just wanted to get a bit practical today and show you what a waste audit involves.
Yeah. We'll show you what's in the average waste that you can save.
So let's get started, shall we? Right. So Cindy, this waste, where is it? Where is it from?
Well, this waste is actually from my neighbourhood. I went through the bins this afternoon, and so it's from the area of Hawthorn, and we actually had our own composting bin too.
Okay.
So I know that there's already a bit of fruit and veggies, so I'm interested to see why we're not recycling more.
So, in terms of food waste to landfill, it's something like, I think 50%, or it's a huge amount that goes to landfill, and then that in turn turns into methane and has a huge impact on the environment. So,
and methane's actually even worse than just carbon. Yeah, carbon dioxide.
So it's a huge thing.
And this is live. We don't know what's in this rubbish. It's all live.
Oh. Okay. So what we have here, maybe Blake. Maybe check it out. So as you can see, like in an average bin, you've got quite a lot of food waste. So that can be all diverted from landfill into composting. And in an urban area, it is possible to, divert this waste. And so, for instance, over here, let's check out.
Look at this.
We actually have a worm farm here at Urban Reforestation. So if you have a look in here, there's quite a lot of food that comes in here, and this is all from people around the Docklands area who are putting their food in here. But check out these amazing worms, and that then contributes to making the garden really beautiful. And see down the bottom here, all this juice from the waste, it comes out here, and that actually can. Yeah, look at that.
Fat and healthy that one is.
And that we're in the middle of an urban area here, and look at the kind of quality compost you can create just from diverting your food waste from landfill. So and that's partly why, have a look at the garden. It's so green and healthy and lush. It's because we keep feeding it with beautiful worm castings and worm juice. So back to the waste dirt. I mean, if we what we're going to be doing in the apartment blocks is looking at how much waste in the apartments is, food waste is going to landfill. That's going to be one of our major focuses.
Why do you think people put so much of this into their rubbish to begin with? Because I would know to put this into our compost, but I'm wondering, people worry about oranges and...
Yeah, so onion, peel, oranges, you can't actually put that into compost. So that's kind of, it's acidic.
Okay.
So that's why. So I mean, there's some things that you can't, but there's a lot of things, even tea bags you can put into the compost. So it's as simple as actually, getting a worm farm and getting a bokashi bucket, and then finding somewhere to actually put the compost.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's what we're going to be trying to encourage here, and then link to that the programs. So Cindy's been, maybe give a bit of detail about the programs that link to, the educational side.
What we're trying to do is, what we're trying to do is do a series of different events. So streaming them with living sustainably, being a bit more self-sufficient. So some of the programs in that stream are organic gardening, mending your clothing, so actually doing alterations. So rather than sending that to landfill, reusing it, growing what you can in indoor balconies and on your in kind of small confined spaces. So that's one of the other programs that we're doing, as well as the composting bins we're doing too. So we'll teach people how to actually use these things and get the most out of them, and also make sure that they don't become smelly, which is one of the major kind of concerns, isn't it, really?
Yeah. And then also we will be expanding. This garden's going to be growing, like in terms of the amount of garden beds we have over at our new site. So that's also part of it. We'll actually have a Docklands community garden that will be able to cater for a lot of the, the more people start to recycle, we're going to be able to cater for the space in terms of garden space. And then linked to that also, if more people start to, grow food on their own balconies, there's also a great opportunity to, recycle, completely close the loop on in your own small space. So
when are we doing the actual audits for the Dockland residents?
The first round of audits starts in October, and then we're going to be doing a campaign to reduce waste throughout November, December, January, February, and then again in March we'll be re-auditing to see whether as a Docklands community we can reduce waste. So that should be quite an exciting program.
And now, can anyone get involved in that, or is there a certain department that's being looked at? Or?
Well, it's the Mosaic, Montage, Dock 5, and also the Merchant Building that we're going to be auditing. So there's a great opportunity to get involved, and there's also going to be programs linked to those audits that Cindy's going to be helping out with. So, it should be interesting.
Yeah, should we go through this perhaps quickly and just see how much we can actually put into our garden, and then just see what's left? If we do a bit of a speed run, so we may not speak, but let's do a bit of a speed for the last couple of minutes.
Let's divert this from landfill to our composting, shall we?
All right.
We'll put it in the. Here we go. And we can put some in the compost as well. So.
We're just doing speed composting here.
And you can put newspaper in as layers as well. So
speed composting.
It's actually quite an art form, creating compost, and it can be a lot of fun. So we highly encourage it. And you can do it. Look, we're wearing skirts.
You can do it in style, is what we're saying.
Style, exactly.
It's very hard with one hand, though.
Oh God. Okay.
Oh, those pumpkins are a bit slippery.
And
what about tissues? Can tissues go in?
Oh, I'd probably say I don't think so.
We don't want the worms to get colds or. Wait, do we have to unwrap?
Yeah, I've got to take the plastic off that one.
I think I need 2 hands for this one.
And here we go. We'll put this newspaper in here as well.
Why do they even put this?
So it'll be quite useful. So, on that note, I think we've
probably can't hear us.
Pretty good. So what we've got here.
Okay, picking up the microphone again.
So what we've got here is.
That's pretty good.
That's not bad. Look at how much.
And you can
it's been reduced.
You can empty these
out. And you can put them in. So we've actually managed to get rid of quite a lot of stuff, haven't we?
It is. It's great.
The worms will like that. And
wow.
Put that on.
That was great. Virtual plastic, and even things like these can be recycled.
Yeah. And then this is recycled.
Recycled. Oh, let's not pollute the Docklands.
Yeah. Hey, good.
So there you see.
So,
speed recycling in style.
That's how you do it. We encourage people to do it in the Docklands.
And also, if you've got any questions, if you are in one of those the departments that we mentioned before, then just contact either Emma Forestation or Emily directly, and we can have a chat to you about when it's going to happen and what you can expect. And obviously we will come in and be a bit more organised when we do the waste audits.
Yeah.
We won't be doing speed auditing.
So there's quite a plan behind it, and we are hoping to significantly help to enable Docklands residents to significantly reduce the amount of waste that they create. So, we can be an example of a best practice, sustainable community, urban community. So, on that note, we have to leave you now. Yeah. So maybe we'll have the final shot into the worm farm to say goodbye to the worms, and we'll see you next time.